Welcome back. This is Chili Davis, and I'm back to another video. I'd like to welcome back all my subscribers and all my new viewers. This is the channel where we talk about my top stocks. I also talk about crypto from time to time. If you're new, please click my subscribe button and click notification bell to get my updates. Well, today was a good bounce back day. We saw the indexes up more than 2%, the Dow, the NASDAQ, and the S&P. Okay, we are on CNBC. The Dow futures is up slightly. The S&P is slightly futures. NASDAQ is up, and the 10-year T-note is down. These are the futures for tomorrow. So everything looking great for Friday. Some of the top stories here on CNBC. Boeing new outsider CEO takes the helm for the first day on the factory floor. So Boeing, after all its run-ins with the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration. They brought in a new CEO to rein in some of the quality and safety controls of the Boeing 77. Okay, so that's the the new Boeing Max airplane. Pressures mounting on Warner Brothers Discovery CEO deliver value for shareholders. And then I wanted to look at the news on here it is, stocks making the biggest moves after hours: Paramount, Expedia, and Elf Beauty. Also, Delta says chaos after a CrowdStrike outage cost it over $380 million in revenue. So that's big news there. CrowdStrike stock still down after the big issue with the outage 2 weeks ago around July 20th. There was an outage and it was due to the CrowdStrike update. Okay. Also here, as I mentioned earlier, Palantir jumps 11% on Microsoft partnership to sell AI to U.S. defense and other intel agencies. Okay, so that's intelligence agencies. Okay, so good news, Palantir and Microsoft partnering to sell AI to U.S. defense departments and intel agency. All right. So that's good news for Palantir. I think that's all I wanted to cover there. Let's go over to the let's see. Trump and Harris agreed to September 10th debate on ABC. 2 more dates to come. Okay, so this week in the politics, we know Harris chose Watts as her VP, and so the stage is set for November. We have both candidates have a VP, a vice president. Now Trump has JD Vance, and Kamala Harris has Waltz. Okay, so that's some news there. Let's go over to the Robinhood real quick. Okay, so today, as I mentioned, we had a bounce back. Okay, so that earlier in the week we fell off a cliff. Earlier in the week, we were trading a little over $3,000, and after the sell off on Monday, stocks took a dump, and the portfolio was down as much as $2,700. Okay, and then we started the recovery, where we are today, back up over 3,000. But a significant loss because we went basically from 3,400 over the last week or so down to 2,700 and back up to 3,000. Combination of the job numbers and also the yen debacle with the carry trade, the unraveling, the Japanese market crashing for a bit, and therefore also crashing the U.S. stock market on Monday. Okay, so nice bounce back today. We're right back at 3,000, but still down from the job numbers last week and the poor earnings call of Apple and Amazon on the last earnings call week. Okay, so let's take a look at this portfolio, in particular Nvidia, because Nvidia was the stock that is significantly down in his portfolio, even though, it's down just, I guess, a little over 20%. I've made significant money in this stock, still up over 334%, where I was up prior to this, I was up over 400%. But anyway, the stock I've been in for over 4 years, and if we look last week, the stock was trading as high as 119, and again, a drop as low as $99 or $97. And when it opened on Monday, it was actually 90 something dollars. So I actually bought some in another portfolio. I took advantage of Nvidia at $99, and I did buy some Nvidia at $99. I don't expect this stock to really go back to 120. I think it's going to take a couple of weeks to carry this stock back to the split price of 120 or 135. But I think this is a good time to look at Nvidia closely if you haven't bought into. Okay, so if you know, I always dollar cost average if I'm building a new portfolio. I've got a good position in this portfolio, but I'm building out another portfolio right now with Nvidia at $99. Okay, so a great place to be. If we look at a stock a year from now, could be back up to 135, 150 or more. Okay, so I hope everybody got a chance to buy in Nvidia. And again, that was a good rebound today, up a little over 6%, just in one day, bouncing back from a little over $100 per share today, up 6%. And finally, we're going to take a look at the Schwab account and see how that portfolio closed out for the day as well. Okay, today, good bounce back, even though we're still down quite a few, on Tesla. Tesla now trading at $200. Prior last week was, or prior 2 weeks ago, was trading at $250 a share, back up to $200 per share. So today was a gain of over $300 for a gain of 4.6%. SoFi Technologies up 5.3% for a gain of $132. Advanced Micro Devices up 6.28%. And again, mentioning Palantir Technology AI partnership with Microsoft up over 12% for a gain of $62 and some change. Okay, so this was a juggernaut deal. Microsoft and Palantir to work partnership for AI for U.S. Defense Department and intelligence. Also, as I mentioned earlier, Nvidia jumping 6+% in this portfolio, over 7% for a gain of $61. Again, I own over 60 something shares of Nvidia, so I'm not quite worried. Again, a dollar cost average if you're starting a new position in Nvidia. Also, again, as we mentioned earlier, some other stocks, Apple bounces back 197%. Also, Amazon up 2% today, and Microsoft up 1.61%. So quite a bit of gain back from Monday, just a couple $1,000, considering this portfolio lost over $3,000 since last Monday on the crash. Okay, and so that's all I basically wanted to talk about. Again, the top stock